Hi, hello. I'm going to try to make a string manipulation from the beginning. Last video we saw string manipulation, but it was already from a string figure, and then I mixed some cat's cradle taking out. So I feel that although it is quite interesting, there is no purity in the technique. So we are going to try to do string manipulation. Now, as you all know, there is a theory. It's not my theory, it's a theory. It's a solid theory from string figurists that maybe the origin of string figures itself is necklace manipulation. Well, I believe it, although there are other possibilities. For instance, this thing that we have around the waist is also a necklace almost, although the necklace is really bounded and this one in the waist must be with a knot, but actually it is also a circle. And I believe that it is also possible to make string manipulations from these, particularly because when we have a string in the waist, if we let it go to the ground, we can make figures for protection, particularly pentalpha figures for protection. I believe that this could be also a good point of start for string figures. But I will leave that to another video. Right now we are only to try to see what is a manipulation. So we have a loop, and we can make several loops from these loops. And now we can try to manipulate it. Let's see. This is a start, right? Alright. We have already here some interesting things. So now, what are we trying to do? We're trying to see if we can see in our mind, inside our mind, designs, appealing designs. For instance, we can destroy this here, that actually it is not destroying, is manipulation. It's trying to see something. Well, there is something here very interesting. We have here a knot and here a knot, and here something more or less symmetrical. It is interesting, right? You saw this was a mess, right? It was an incomprehensible mess, but now take a good look. Take a good look. There is here a kind of symmetry. This is not exactly as this. Alright, alright. But still, there is something here. So this is a good point, a good starting point. Have already here a kind of a design. Now we can alright, take a good look at this. Take a good look at this. This is becoming powerful, right? If I have a complete circle around it, but wait a second. Wait a second. Alright. So this is actually a pentalpha-like figure with another pentalpha-like figure with a cross. Oh! Can you believe this? This is a design. This is a very powerful design. What a pity this one is inside this. It cannot come to the side. Alright. Well, to make string manipulations, we must get lucky. That's the way it is. We can do many times and almost nothing comes, so we do it again and again until we find something. When we have something like this, we can begin. Look, there is an appealing figure here, and it is extremely complex. Now, the problem here with manipulation is that what we can have, we can destroy very easily. We never know. So I could took out these parts, and try to keep it all, only with that one. But I don't know. I like circles. It's a personal obsession. I don't know, but circles have a power. Of course, this is a speculative. This is only psychological impression. It's not real, but I always feel that the circle has a power. So I keep the circle because I like it. And even if there is no power, I like it, so I still like it. Well, I'm not quite sure what to do here. This is part of also string manipulations. To know where to stop, to know where to go, right? It's extremely difficult because this is very intuitive. I'll have something here, but I can take this out and this out, and I will have a much easier figure. But you see what is happening? I'm losing the design. So this is perhaps not good. I have here a design. I have to be able to see it. Try to. All right. Let's begin. No fear. If one gets in fear with these designs, we will never get good designs. All right. We have here an X. Alright, and X is interesting in the middle of circles. Here we could have a pentalpha, but I'm going to destroy it. Well, not destroy it. I'm going to undo it. I don't know if it is a big mistake. I don't know. But what I know is that we have the first design. This is a valuable design. Why? Because it has a symmetry. Alright, that's why I have to undo this pentalpha that was making here. Because this pentalpha was out of the structure of this figure. Now I like this figure. This figure is very interesting. I like it very, 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 very much. Quite interesting, but I could make a drawing, I could make a photograph, I could make a painting, but alright, because we are taping and videotaping, we are going to the front with it. To go to the front, let's try to become more bold. You see, boldness is very important for these designs. You see how a design can change. This is almost an alchemical or alchemical. Well, I don't know how to say it in proper English, but look at this. We have something here, right? We have something here. Right. Well, these manipulations can be circles, but we can make it also in straight lines. So I'm trying to leave the circles because this is a demonstration. So I'm going to unbound the circle, to undo the circle, and try to do string figure likes. But because string figures are always a rectangle, right, with straight lines, bounded but straight lines essentially. So I'll try to keep it more as a string figure. And what we have here is already a pentalpha design. I have here a pentalpha design. Aha! It's very beautiful. Aha! Here it is. It's a pentalpha design. This pentalpha design is quite appealing, and we can make it. Well, we can make it like this with a circle, but now you see it, right? Could make it here with a circle, and here is with the interesting bound. Okay, this is also good figure. It's a good figure, a good pentalpha-like figure. But I don't want to come for this now because I want to But alright, look at this. So nice, so beautiful. Of course it is not straight. I'll try to make it straight so it can become more beautiful. And this here has to be on the same line, right? Alright, this is very worthy. But now I don't remember what I did. I think it was from here, right? I don't know it already, but it's the same. For these techniques, I want to try to achieve a figure for you to all see how powerful this can be, these manipulations can be. Alright, we have here also something strange. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, don't tell me that I have here a striped cat's cradle figure. Can it be possible? Oh! Tell me, it is a phantom or it is a classic? Who knows? Let's find out. Oh, it's a phantom. Of course, a striped classic, it will be something very impressive, right? Alright, but even a phantom is impressive also. Because that was circles, right? That was circles, and take a good look. It's a string figure, and the string figure actually can be only circles also. Take a good look. They're circles. Impressive and amazing, right? Circles. Only circles. Well, I hope I don't miss it. Aha, here it is. Cat's Cradle. Phantom figure. Not a classical, but the free playing. Let's manipulate it. Let's manipulate it without fear. Yeah. Alright, what we have here. What we have here. We have here another interesting figure. Well, I'm going to leave it here because this is without hand. This is without hand. Manipulating figures is without hand, and I like this one. Looks like the sun, right? Like a atom thing. And full of movement. Take a good look at this figure. It's very interesting, very appealing. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this. I was lucky in this manipulation. I was lucky. I was very lucky. I confess. I confess I was lucky. Sometimes we can reach almost anything, but this is a work of patience, patience, and patience. And when we think there is nothing, suddenly, boom, a beautiful design. Have fun and see you next time.